It was kind of surreal that, we started the morning off. It was supposed to be one of our favorite weekends of the year.
You couldn't understand why or how this was happening. We were going to band camp.
Our lives changed from that day forward.
After the accident occurs and you deal with the immediacy of the situation, then you have to start to switch into what happens next. How do we open our doors for kids the next day? What does instruction look like? How do we get the necessary supports to make school as normal as it can be for the students that really rely on it to be normal?
I reached out to the principal and the assistant principal here at the high school, and I said, if there's something I can rally the teachers to do, please let me know. And she said, yes, we're gonna have to do reunification. Inside the building, we were really like a well-oiled machine.
When we got back to the school, it was like, we're back just where we were. And we all went into the gym and we were all crying and hugging each other.
That was the longest bus ride home I've ever taken.
So they put green ribbons all down Woodward Parkway on the trees and on the fences, signs out, so that when the buses came down, the kids would feel supported.
Right away, they had, support systems that we were able to utilize at school. And it wasn't only for us, but it was, for our parents too.
It amazes me how connected everybody became.
People started calling me from other locals, other union presidents started wanting to see what they could do to help us.
I also have to thank all the NYSUT members who were just so, they embraced us.
All of Nassau County, if not Suffolk County, reached out to me within a few days after the accident. And in fact, it's still happening 6 months later.
People put signs out in the front of their home. There was magnets on cars.
I mean, I think we ate for about 3 weeks straight of just strangers bringing in donations.
Letters, big posters signed by bands from as far as Washington and California.
That love and support that came from every angle and from every corner of the earth, really.
When something as tragic as this happens, you realize the impression that a teacher makes on a student, how it is an important effect on what they're going to do for the rest of their lives. And every day, Gina lived that.
She stood up there and made it her business to make sure everyone knew how important the marching band was.
The biggest thing she taught us was not to be afraid of making mistakes. As long as you're doing your best, that's all that really mattered.
A teacher can really be that shining light in the kids' lives.
B. Ferrari's legacy will always be that of love and just that constant desire to help people.
Teachers are always going to care for you and always are there just to help you.
When you see a teacher who does something that you're interested in, you're like, I want to be like them.
The role of an educator is critical.
Both Ms. Pellettiere and Ms. Ferrari have people who now work here in this district who had them as students and are now teachers. And it is incredible to see how much of a lasting impact their legacies have left on Farmingdale and on the community here.